Hi guys, how are we doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Neil. If you've not been here before, please do not forget to subscribe before you leave. Today we are checking out a brand new plugin from my friends at Soundlab. They released this plugin while I was away on holiday catching this terrible virus, and this plugin is called the Block Letter. Okay guys, so as you probably know if you watch my channel all the time, you know I'm a massive fan of PV amps, the Block Letter, the JSX, the 6505, the 6505 Plus series. Absolutely love PV amps, massive fan of them. And to be honest, the amount of times that people have said to me, look, I want a high gain tone, I'm new to tube amps, I want to buy a tube amp, they're expensive, I just want a really killer high gain tube tone that I can use live, you know, that will stand out in a mix when I go in a studio. All those types of things. I usually say get on the used market, try and pick up a 6505 or a 6505 Plus, stick a boost in front, and you have there a go-to tone which has been used upon thousands of albums. The PV 6505 or 5150 tone is kind of a standard in metal. I know that it's cliche and everyone's using it, it's been on all these albums, but I absolutely still love it today. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. And obviously, you know, the way that different players play and use that tone, you know, if you have a good style in your playing, you can still make that tone, the iconic tone, sound different. Quick apologies for my stuffed up voice today. I haven't got the best voice for doing videos in the first place, but I've got this virus that I picked up from holiday. I've still got it now. I think this is like the second week, third week maybe now. I just can't get rid of it. So you're gonna have to put up with my terrible bunged up voice and bunged up nose. So the Soundlab plugins, I'm quite a big fan of. I've used them loads on the channel, and to be honest, I like them because of the ease of use mainly. Also the cab sim section that is in there, the IRs that are in there are fantastic. In the Soundlab Block Letter plugin, there are two amps, okay? There is the 5555 and the 6666, or the 5555 and the 6666, that seems easier to say. Obviously the 5555 is based on a 5150 Block Letter, and the 6666 is based on a 6505. Now behind me here, I only have the 6505 Plus and the 6505, as you can see. So in a later video I will be comparing the real PVs to the plugin, and I will use the same IRs, the IRs that are used within the Soundlab Block Letter plugin. Now I just want to talk about these IRs and these cab sims before we continue to the video, because I believe that the oversized Mesa V30 cab that is used in this plugin is an IR of the same cab that was used on the latest Nickelback album that Miko recorded for those guys. The settings that I've used in this video will appear on screen throughout the video. The amp settings, the pedal board settings, everything. I will first of all take you through the boosted lead tones. Okay, I will show you my pedal board settings, which are pretty simple. In fact, they're extremely simple. And I will show you the settings on the amp. The settings on the amps and the settings on the boost are very similar to, well, they are exactly the same actually, how I would use the PVs live. And also I just want to say, don't criticize the playing too much, please, because what I've actually done is I was in the middle of writing a track, so I wrote a riff, recorded it, wrote another riff, recorded it, wrote another riff, recorded it. So these are all first takes, these riffs. They don't join together. I think there's a stinking bum note when it goes into the melody, to be honest. But this is actually a track that I'm recording. It's going to be a song that I'm releasing with a friend of mine. So I figured, I've got all these guitar guides down, I might as well just use those and stick the plugins on and mess around with things. So that's exactly what I've done. Okay, first of all, guys, we're going to listen to the 6666 lead channel in a mix, well, in with other instruments. There's going to be a guitar left, a guitar right, a bass in the middle, and there's going to be some drums as well, courtesy of Easy Drummer. Let's go. Okay guys, so what do you think of that? First of all, obviously it's very PV-ish. I'm very, very glad that Soundlab have not done what a lot of plugins seem to do when they're replicating the PV tone. They seem to overdo it a bit to me, and it seems to get a bit too tight, a bit overly tight and a bit too honky. It does sound pretty much like, obviously, a 6505, this amp. I'd have to have them next to each other to see, you know, how similar they actually are, which I will do in another video. Anyway, moving on, we're going to check out the lead channel now on the 5555 block letter plugin. The settings again will appear on screen, and let me know what you guys think. We're going to now check out just one of those riffs, the intro riff, the first riff on both the 6666 and the 5555, so you guys can compare just the amp tones, just raw guitars. There's going to be no drums in there, no bass, just a guitar left and right for both amps straight after each other. Probably after this section of the demo, that is time to go downstairs into the comments and let me know which one you prefer. I'm not sure actually, they both sounded great, and the beauty of this plugin is with you getting two amps you can use both of them and mix them together. Now we're going to take a look at a boosted crunch channel on the 5555 first of all, see what that sounds like. The boost settings will not change. The amp settings, obviously because it's only a crunch channel, I have lifted the gain quite considerably, and I think this is the best tone in the plugin that I got. So let's check it out. Okay guys, so what do you think of that? Let me know down in the comments if you haven't already. We're going to move on now straight away to the 6666. Again, we're using the crunch channel, same overdrive settings, same cab settings, everything like that. Just so you guys know, throughout this video I'm using two oversized V30 Mesa cab IRs, which were used in the Nickelback latest album, which Mikko recorded for them. And I just wanted you guys to know that nothing has changed other than me bumping up the gain slightly on the amps. Anyway, we're going to check out the 6666 now. Let's go. Okay guys, so what do you think of this plugin as a whole? I think it's absolutely brilliant, and like I say with PV6505s, I advise people to get them because it's really all you need. You know, if you want a bit more of a compressed, less open, easier to get on with tone than a 6505 or a 5150, then go for one of the EVHs, you know, because that's just a bit more user friendly. It's got a clean for a start that is better than the PV clean, but it's also there's a bit more compression in there. It's a bit easier to get on with if you're making your first move to tube amps. But yeah, I really liked the plugin. I really liked it a lot. And to be honest, I can't wait to do part 2, where I compare the plugins to some real PV amps. I'll probably use the same riffs, you know, to keep it straight. Probably just use the intro riff, actually. And I will use the same IRs that Mikko used, you know, in the ML Soundlab block letter plugin. I will use those IRs for these PV amps as well to keep everything fair. So please, 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 if you want to know how close this is to a real PV, then please tune in, subscribe, hit the like button, comment below, whatever, do anything you can to make sure that part 2 of this video shows up in the feed. If you want to purchase this plugin, guys, there's a link below in the description. Also, if you want to purchase any music gear at all, there's an Andertons link down there below in the description as well. I'm an Andertons affiliate. That means anything you buy at all through the Andertons link down there below in the description helps contribute towards the channel. If you like pedals, budget pedals, the Matribox 2 by Sonic Cake, any other Sonic Cake, gives a Sonic Cake affiliate link down there as well below in the description. Same deal with that. You go through that link, buy anything off their website, and it helps contribute towards me at this end and everything that I do. There's also, if you want some new IRs, because you can load IRs into the ML Soundlab block letter plugin, or any of the plugins, or at least most of the plugins, I believe, then what you want to do is you want to go down there below, check out the Celestion impulse responders that I use. I actually use ML Soundlab IRs and also Celestion V30 IRs as well. The link to the Celestion was down there in the description below. Again, it's another affiliate link. That's enough of me selling stuff right now. I need to go rest my snotty, horrible, bunged up voice. Hope to see you soon for part 2, guys. Please do not leave this video before you let me know what you think of the ML Soundlab plugin. Thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you all very, very soon.